Hi, everybody. It's Lydia. It's been some time since I've actually gone live, and I decided that I was so excited about a book that I just finished literally 10 minutes ago that I had to come on and recommend the book to everyone who's looking for health and vitality. I'm working on my 100-pound weight loss journey, which is why I listened to the book. So I bought it on my Audible account. And you'll find in my description below, I pulled three different links to drive y'all to Amazon to find the book and to do your own research. One is a Kindle version, another one is a paperback version, and I in particularly bought the Audible version because I wanted to do housework yesterday and listen to it through my Alexa and my phone when I was walking my dog. And literally, I finished 5.5 hours yesterday. The book is like 6 hours and 20 minutes or something.
I don't know that.
Ooh, Alexa thinks I'm talking to her.
Talking to the Moon by Bruno Mars on Amazon Music.
Hang on a second. Alexa, stop. Okay. Sorry about that. So basically, I listened to almost all of the book yesterday, and today I had to finish like an hour and 20 minutes of listening, and I just finished it, and I can't wait. I've already reached out to the author. I would love it if she is willing to come on the podcast and YouTube channel and talk about her book. I'm going to be making several videos talking specifically about different parts of the book that I loved and that resonated for me. And I want to just say that I believe that I'm guided to find things, or, I do believe in God. And, the other night I was just praying for God to show me my next step and what is next for me to be doing to help me reach my goals. And I really needed some, inspiration. And then I was chatting with comments in a Facebook group of the Lumen community that I'm in. And if you don't know what the Lumen is, it's this little CO2 reader device, and it helps identify when I'm in fat burn mode or when I'm burning carbs. And it's supposed to monitor my metabolic flexibility, which, by the way, Jessie talks about metabolic flexibility in her book. So I'm not going to go too far into it because I want to make a video specifically about, like, a longer video about the book. If you want to check it out, click on the links below in my description. But basically, let me just say why I'm so excited. So a lot of the stuff that she said, it resonated for me, but I don't know the science behind it. So when she is talking about the science, and I'm thinking about my 54 years of my life of ingesting food and trying to utilize food as energy, a lot of what she shared scientifically made a lot of sense about why I'm overweight. I'll just give you one example. Like, she said, based on glucose and insulin, and when we eat, we don't want to eat the starches and the sugars first. And I think about, like, for instance, when you go to a, Italian restaurant, for instance, and they put a bread basket on the table, and that tends to be like the first thing you're kind of munching on. Now, she did say if you put oil with it or like butter with it, that's actually better, believe it or not, because it flattens the insulin curve or spike. That this whole book is talking about how to flatten your insulin spikes. And so it made so much sense. Okay, the other thing is, like, when you go to a Mexican food restaurant and you just start with the chips first, I can see how that like totally spikes your insulin from the upkeep from the startup, and then you have kind of a bad digestive experience, after that. She talked about amylase, which I already had known about because back in the early 90s, I had gone to some workshops with an enzyme company, and they had talked about amylase, protease, and lipase. And so I kind of understood and learned what that was all about in our bodies, but just like tying it all together and just making it so practical. And I looked her up on, by the way, you can go find her and her information on Instagram. She is the glucose goddess on Instagram. And I'm already following her. And I DM'd her yesterday asking about one of her hacks is to always have fiber first before you eat. And that could be like a cucumber or some spinach or an avocado. But I asked her if you could take fiber supplements. And actually, when I got further into the book, I apologize, Jessie, because when you get further into the book, she addresses that you can actually take, one of the hacks is if you can't get fiber from a food, you can take like a psyllium husk type fiber pill supplement to get fiber in your body. So I'm just so excited about the tools that she offers. She also, and I'm going to go into this more in depth, but the first hack was like the order in which you eat your food. She wasn't saying like, don't eat it. She just said, if you're going to eat like your sweet something or your dessert, then you need to eat it like with your meal and at the end. Don't eat your dessert by itself because that is an increase in your spike. So I am super excited about finding this book. And I'm really, I like I said, I bought the Audible, so I got to listen to it. But now I actually want to get the hard copy or the, paperback copy so that I can reference it and go into it, deeper. So I highly, highly recommend it for everybody. Like, it's a big conversation for diabetics, but it's not a book just for diabetics. She's explaining how glucose is we need glucose for life, but then how to manage your glucose so that your body is talking to you. Like, all this extra weight that I'm carrying is excess glucose and insulin in my body that has created the storage that my body has done. So instead of being mad at your body, just kind of like be grateful that you figured out that you don't need that anymore and that you can release it. And so when she started talking about mitochondria and burning up fat and utilizing carbs and fat in the cell for energy, that's the conversation I've been having with, the MCT wellness that I've been taking for almost like 120 days now. So, and I have continued to, that was my Lumen. I have continued to drink my Dr. Gundry's MCT wellness because it has helped with a lot of different things. One is reducing cravings. Two, it's getting polyphenols in my diet daily. It also is helping with clarity and brain fog and clarity and what else? Oh, energy, because MCTs go directly into the cell and get utilized. So I've been having a good experience with that, but I'm just recommending, lots of things that I'm come in contact with that I've been searching for resources, and I'm happy to refer others to them. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to take pieces of this conversation about the glucose revolution and talk about individual pieces and hopefully stir up a conversation for all of us to participate in. And I want to see your comments, comment below. What have you learned? I can learn from others, and I do learn from others. So please feel free to share what you've learned out there that can help others, because other people will be reading your comments. And what else did I want to say? I just appreciate each and every one of you. And I want to say thank you to my 91 subscribers who have subscribed to support and follow the channel. I'm so grateful every time I see, number 92, 93, 94. I'm grateful for all of you. And so I look forward to connecting with you. And a place where I can connect with you a little bit easier is on the Facebook group called Avanti Wellness, Motivation, and Support. And it's all about us supporting each other in our health journeys, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on. So anyway, come along with me and let's enjoy the journey together. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.